Starting with the external ear, we're looking at the auricle, which is making up this whole shape. It's a shape we should be pretty familiar with when we've talked about auricular surfaces. We're talking about carrying that shape from the ear. The auricle is going to be made up of multiple structures. This specific one right here is the helix. This running right through here is the anahelix, and then cut out from this model is another piece of cartilage that would be known as the tragus. From there, we're going through the external auditory meatus, and then we're going into the external auditory canal or external acoustic canal. Passing through the external auditory canal, we're going to run into the beginning of the middle ear. At this region, we're going to hit the tympanic membrane, which is sitting right through here. Once we pass the tympanic membrane, now we're into the middle ear. In the middle ear, we're going to have a series of 3 ossicles. These are tiny little bones. They're actually the smallest bones in your body. This first of which is called the malleus. This is the one that we say it looks like a mallet. The malleus is going to interact directly here with the incus, which you can't see very well on this side. The incus is known as the anvil that the malleus is hammering onto. And then connecting right here where it's broken to the incus is a stirrup-shaped bone called the stapes, and the stapes is going to cover the oval window that connects into the vestibule here in the inner ear. Moving down from there, we're going into the eustachian tube or auditory tube, either of those terms is fine. Up into here, that oval window is going to open and close into the vestibule. Inside the vestibule, there's going to be 2 sacs known as the utricle and saccule. Those are going to be connected to a series of structures known as the labyrinth. The labyrinth is going to be made up of a bony labyrinth, which you can see right through here, and a membranous labyrinth right through here. And then at the ends of these bony labyrinths, there's going to be these little extended round structures known as the ampulla. We're going to have 3 semicircular ducts. We're going to have an anterior semicircular duct, a posterior semicircular duct, and a lateral semicircular duct. Inside of these ducts, there will be an endolymph that's going to circulate, and it's going to interact with hair follicles that are hanging down that have little crystals on them called otoliths, and those are going to signal to your brain through this vestibulocochlear nerve how your body's moving, and it's going to help with your balance and your equilibrium. Communicating with the cochlea, there's another window that's sitting down in here known as the round window that's going to communicate with this cochlea, which is a little seashell shaped region. Inside that, there will be a duct that's going to wind around there called the cochlear duct. On the inferior side of the cochlear duct, there's a series of tissue called the scala tympani, and on the superior aspect of it, there will be a series of tissue called the scala vestibuli.